Why is China building a nuclear plant in Turkey and why not?
The thorium-based nuclear plant will be the best solution for Turkey's electricity needs versus uranium.
Why would Turkey trust the US, which is in reality NATO?
They could not get the Patriots and they were obliged to get the Russian S-400s. The US blocked the sales of the F-35s to punish Turkey for their S-400 purchases. Now the US is not giving back the $1.6 billion that they took for the F-35s, and they are playing games using the US Congress as a pretext in order not to sell the F-16s and their modernization kits. If I were Turkey, I would give the eagle to the US and work with Asia and the Middle East. This is exactly what Turkey is doing. The geniuses in Washington D.C. have underestimated the Turks' intelligence once more, like they have the habit of doing with the rest of the world. The decision by China to build a nuclear plant in Turkey involves complex geopolitical and economic factors. It's important to break down these elements to understand why China is involved in this project, why Turkey might prefer it over the US, and the implications of this choice.
Energy demand in Turkey.
Turkey has been experiencing rapid economic growth, which has led to an increased demand for electricity. To meet this demand, Turkey has been actively seeking ways to diversify its energy sources. Nuclear energy is seen as a viable option because it can provide a stable and significant amount of electricity without contributing to greenhouse gas emissions.
Example: Turkey's existing nuclear power plant, the Akuyu nuclear power plant, is being constructed with the help of Russian expertise and financing. This project demonstrates Turkey's commitment to nuclear energy as a part of its energy mix. Thorium-based nuclear plant versus uranium. The preference for a thorium-based nuclear plant over uranium could be due to several reasons. Thorium is more abundant than uranium and produces less long-lived nuclear waste. It is also less prone to nuclear weapons proliferation concerns. Turkey might see this technology as a safer and more sustainable option for its long-term energy needs. Example: India has also shown interest in thorium-based nuclear reactors, emphasizing the potential benefits of this technology. Turkey's relationship with the US and NATO. Turkey's relationship with the US and NATO has been strained in recent years. As you mentioned, Turkey's acquisition of the Russian S-400 air defense system led to tensions with the US, including the suspension of F-35 fighter jet deliveries and related financial repercussions. Example: the U.S. Congress passed legislation in 2020 that sought to block the transfer of F-35 jets to Turkey as a response to the S-400 purchase. China's role in Turkey. China's involvement in Turkey's nuclear projects can be seen as a geopolitical move to expand its influence in the region.
China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, aims to create economic and infrastructure ties across Asia, Europe, and Africa.
Turkey is strategically located along the BRI route, and the nuclear project could strengthen China's presence in the region.
Example: China has been involved in other BRI projects, such as the construction of ports and railways in various countries.
Turkey's strategic reorientation.
Turkey's decision to diversify its international partnerships and reduce its reliance on the US and NATO is in line with its broader foreign policy goals. Turkey has been exploring closer ties with countries in Asia and the Middle East, including Russia, China, and regional actors.
This shift can be seen as an attempt to assert its independence in foreign policy.
Example: Turkey's involvement in regional conflicts like Syria and its efforts to foster economic and political relationships with countries like Qatar and Iran demonstrate its diversification strategy.
In conclusion, China's involvement in building a nuclear plant in Turkey reflects a complex interplay of economic, geopolitical, and strategic considerations.
Turkey's decision to pursue nuclear energy and engage with China may stem from a desire for energy security, diversification of international partnerships, and a response to strained relations with traditional allies. However, it's essential to consider the potential risks and challenges associated with such a partnership, as well as the broader implications for regional dynamics.